Well, hot off the presses from the insiders on the inside of the inside elite. But this is something that's just as good information as anything from the alternative media, because really you don't know who the hell the alternative media is getting their source of information from, because it's a secret. We cannot divulge our secrets because it'll divulge where they are hidden moles on the inside of the elite, right? But anyway, I think there's something to this. I'm not going to really mock it or nothing like that, but I think there is something to it, because we know that Obama has been spying on Americans through the No Such Agency or the National Security Agency, and that came out in the major media. And actually the major media and things like the New York Times have been heavily critical of President Obama and his policies. So now he's doing an investigation. Yeah, right, Sort of like Vladimir Putin doing an investigation of the KGB or the FSB, right? Anyway, this secret information is so secret I can't divulge where it comes from, but anyway, this is what it is. The U.S. government has almost certainly established a database and a tracking system for something like 8 million Americans who have been designated as threats to national security. But let me just use a little common sense. It's not far a stretch of an imagination to think that if you're spying on people, you're doing it because you consider them a threat, right? Or you're just doing it because you're going to get money off of it somehow or something, right? I mean, it's not just because the government's got so much money to waste. I couldn't say that, but hey, you never know. They're spying because they think certain people in the United States are a threat. So this is not really, just using some common sense. Usually that goes a long way as far as just figuring out what's really going on. But anyway, the system is called Main Core and is being run by the auspices of a highly classified continuity of government operations in the event of a collapse. A collapse being something like this. We'd have the divisions up here, Southeast America, Midwest America, Northeast America, Western America, and Southwestern America, right? So that's the way they got divided up. But we'd still travel all over the place, so it doesn't matter. That's the way to look at it. But anyway, if you're a little bit different, like old girl here, and you got blue hair, and you hold an orange pumpkin with a taped X on it, the government is going to be watching you like a hawk. This is a defector to the government probably right here. Anyway, it goes on to state that your email, web activity, and telephone and private information is all part of the intelligence sources to Main Core. That's where they're inputting all the information from. In the event of a major national security crisis, it is alleged that Americans listed in the Main Core database could be subject to everything from heightened surveillance and tracking to direct questioning and possibly even detention. So, we have to say, people like this, a little bit out of the ordinary, are being watched very carefully by the government and scrutinized for every one of their deviant behaviors that they possibly do. All their emails, all their whatever they have that they transmit on the internet is going to be watched by the government and put in a big database. So here we have, this could possibly be a bomb. You never know. This could be the blue-haired bikini Unabomber with an orange pumpkin bomb. Nobody would suspect her. So what the outcome will be was thrown into a jungle prison in the middle of nowhere and worked. I don't know. Worked doing something. Who knows? But basically, this is the outcome of the government. They already got the plan out. Here's the United States all divided up into different sections and stuff. If here's the warm area, here's another warm area, here's a cold area, here's a cold area, here's a cold and warm area. So that's how I look at it. But they're looking out at all the Americans to see what's going on. And if you're doing anything wrong, they're going to put you in a jungle prison just because you're a little bit different, like old girl here with the blue hair. And, the government probably say, if this is the park police in Washington, D.C., they probably say, you probably got a bomb in that pumpkin or something, for all I know. But, actually it's probably a big bong in this way manner. She's probably got a bunch of weed in there, and there's probably a straw you put in there. That's where it goes in the X-hole, and she smokes this damn thing, right? So anyway, the government is watching you. Beware. Big Brother is watching over your shoulder. And screw Big Brother, you know what I mean? Screw that bullshit. Anyway. Hey, ride, be happy, smoke, do whatever you want. Drink, be merry, have fun. To hell with the bullshit.